We are absolutely here. Oh, we are ready. Absolutely ready. ECL in full swing now with the first set of games being played last night and many others taken to the battlefield tonight. Most importantly, let's all make sure that we have our winter jacket on as we're going to head over to Foyer to watch Let Loser and DonD tussle it out in the snow against WD44 and the FLX. Kickoff is in about 19 minutes time. There is a 30-minute delay and there also is a little prediction on who you lot think will win tonight. Will it be Let Loser and DonD, or will it be WD44 and the Phalanx? It's all going to be great, absolutely great tonight. With that in the ECL, don't need that. In with the UCL, we are looking solely on the Division 3 team for tonight. That's where these teams are in for tonight. It is obviously their first game, so we obviously wish them the very best of luck going forward. But also to go through the teams that we have obviously here. We have DKB BDSQ in here. We obviously got WD44 and the Phalanx. We got Bad Company with Lost Legion and 2FJG. We've also got Let Loser and DonD. Then number 1 Commando. We also got Company B with Colt and PZL. So they're kind of the teams. It's about a 7 group team here in this division. It is it's not the biggest. You know, the Division 1 has 7 teams, Division 2 has 8, Division 3 has 7, and Division 4 has only 4 teams in there as well. Sorry, we have 8 in Division 8 teams in there. So yes, Division 2 and 3 are the highest teams in there. But anyway, enough of that. Let Loser, DonD, fantastic players. We've seen them in the squad line battles that we used to see every Tuesday. We're seeing them in our servers. We're seeing them in public. It's absolutely fantastic to see. We're seeing we know who WD44 is, and we also know who the Phalanx are. So it's going to be absolutely great to have them teaming up and working together, and to see how they get on with this as a community, pushing to try and get better out of and push each other to absolute greatness. What I want to do quickly though is just talk about something a little bit sensitive to me right now. Lately this week there's been a few memes, and I have to just say I absolutely fucking love it. Bring them on. Look at those bad boys. Absolutely memes everywhere. Bring it on. Give me more. I love it. The freaking Simpsons one is fantastic. The roller coaster. Look at this guy on the truck. MGing. Gimme. Absolutely fantastic. I am in hysterics on all of these. Oh, they're absolutely brilliant. Emotes you guys are doing. It's funny. It's brilliant. I enjoy it. You guys are enjoying it. That's all that matters. Let me just have a little look into this. I am just gonna switch team because we did just change. I'm just gonna. The map just changed, so we are in. We'll probably have one more changeover because I'm currently as the Axis. But that's nothing to worry about at the moment. Game kicking off in about 15 minutes time. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little look at who is playing tonight. Let's take a closer look. For DonD, we got Dark Leonis as the commander, sitting in charge of these teams here. For Let Loser, we've got Big Mac, Joy Boy, Shirok, Stabido, Shorty, Kemby, Res Waffle Johnny, Bart Tiger, Mr. Tank, Made a Pixel, Hiroshiki, Dragoner, Cannon Footer, Captain Snoopy, Krumahund, Balmy, Fluba, Aras, Evo, Rovanion, Wolfinator, Dizzy, and Frisky. They are the Let Looser team, the guys that are playing for them. On the flip, we've got DonD. Let's have a little look. Blood of Color, 4K, Campert, one good, I think. Falcon, Scum, Ducker, Golden Eagle, Miacho, Lidge, Brawl, Skull Hunter, Case Leodu, Greaves, Wormis, Senator, Lucas, Alpha Squad, Rodarian, Kent Brown, Stefan, Legend Sniper, Ancient Knowledge, and Little Dank. Those are the players that we have got in tonight, and it's good. Lidge, absolutely great player. Sabard, we've seen before. Mr. Tank, we have seen before. Buffinator, we know him. Evo, Alpha Squad, Ducker, Falcon. Another good lineup there. A lot of players that I haven't yet seen from the lineup there, but it's going to be absolutely great to see how these new unfamiliar faces will get on tonight. Okay, keeping an eye on the game, just making sure everything is all smooth. On the right side, for the actors, for WD44 on the flanks, we have got Judge. For the WD44s, we've got Pakov, Atomic, Bagovic, Ivan, Udagolf, Mustang, Alkari, Milo, Vecnavatra, Zionka, Gotha, Speedweed, Krodesvut, Jabot, Great Surd, Course, Amberator, Cuff, Prowse, Vaha, Rebro, Clancy, War Daddy, Galpol, GLA Postal Service, Gunny, Wolfie, Ludalap, Paradox, Zabor, Adipane, Massive Gonzo, Hussar, and Mickey. For the phalanx, we have got Proximo, Scars, Spiro, Electro, Supergad. I never can say this one. Stupagagio. Yeah, wrong. Absolutely wrong. Thunderic, Posima, Paddy Greco, Calzus, Dark Breath, Maliga, Zobros, Range of the North, Dahenchki, and Azimuth. The older I get, the pronunciation gets worse and worse and worse. I do apologize. If you are offended, I apologize, but I do try my best. I am only English and English. Now, for the WD44 and the flanks, we have seen numerous of these players before. We've hosted them a few times as they were kind of part of the coalition as well, but it looks like it's just going to be WD44 and flanks looking to go forward. We've got Woolgrove, Mustang, Grothar. Who else have we got? Massive Gonzo, Eddie Payne, Laderlap, Paradox, War Daddy, Clancy, Rebo, Vaha for sure, Proximo Scars, Electro, Thunderic, Azimuth. I can name even more the guys there on the Axis team and how good that they are. So I'm expecting a strong game from the Axis, WD44 and the flanks. But on the vote that ECL have currently, obviously you can vote on who you think will win, and obviously the result of the game. And earlier I looked and it was 133 votes. And obviously this by all means no way of how the game will go. It's what people assume the game will go. WD44 and the FLX to win 5-0, 24 votes. For them to win 4-1, 14 votes. For them to win 3-2, 35 votes. For DonD and Let Loose to win 5-0, it's 13 votes. For them to win 4-1, it's 16 votes. And for them to win 3-2 is 31 votes. So a big majority of the community out there are looking towards the Axis win. But we all know it's nothing to do with the public. It's about how the game actually goes. Does the points work in their favor? Do they have some luck? Have they just missed a garrison and the team managed to spawn on it and then capture or retake the point? We don't know. It's going to be obviously an interesting game. Looks like both teams are actually in the game now. We're at 84, so we're currently about 8 minutes away now. Let's have a look at the maps now. Okay, Axis from the top, Let Loose and the Allies, and DonD from the bottom. Now we've got West Bend, Southern Edge and Dugout Barn. I think for both teams, I think Dugout Barn is probably the most favourable one because it's good to get in from both angles but also good to defend. I actually think WD44 and the flanks will probably want the West Bend because if they cap it, we only know that Let Loose will come through the forest on the south side of it. It's very hard for them to flank, so they'll probably want that one. Southern Edge, both teams will probably not want, but let's have a little look at the West Bend. So in the oranges, as usual, that's where I'm kind of expecting the garrisons to go, just in and around these locations here. Obviously, we're expecting the Allies to use these whole forest here. I do think that both teams will look towards to try and get this mini town set of buildings in under their occupation to try and help with the flank or help defend the point and notice tanks coming into the point. The WD44 and the phalanx will need to kind of spread out a little bit because if they get pinned at the front here, near around here, there is one particular building where you can kind of hide behind, but you know that's going to come down with RT. So it's very important that if it is West Bend, that the Axis do cap it. Once they cap it, all they know is the teams will be coming from the south of the trees, and it's very easier for them to defend if they did it. If they lose it and the Let Loose and DonD take it, it's going to be very difficult for the flanks and WD44, so they need to be very careful with that. Tanks will go straight to towards the point, maybe on the edge of the map. We'll see that from both sides, but I also think that maybe one tank might go in around the open just to cut any kind of trucks that try to go towards the point, or even any light tanks just to try and help the cap. But that's where I'm expecting West Bend to go. If it goes to Southern Edge, let's have a little look. Garrison's wide from the Axis. Let me just if okay, we're good. Just checking. We're almost time, 5 minutes away. If it is Southern Edge, again, it is very important that both teams take control of this set of buildings here, because that does allow them to one flank and also defend the point as well. It's very important for them. Both teams will probably look to try and get on this road here as well to try and counter any side vehicles that are coming in. I do think that the tank from either team will probably go wide as well. I think the Allies will have a tank in around this one kind of broken roof building just on around here, so they can try and hit any trucks or tanks that come into the cabin point, or it will probably be somewhere on the road here. I do think the Axis will probably hide their truck just in and around the northwest point, or northwest building, sorry. But they will also be tunneling their infantry right above down the road here. So the RT will be absolutely pinpointing their push from there. Before we run out of time, let's have a look at the final point. It will be dugout. Let's zoom right in. Okay. Garrison's far wide. And I think we all know we're going to have a garrison around here from the Axis. It's very well known. We know it's either going to be behind the building or it's going to be in like this little light plane spot there. Same with the Allies. Garrisons are pretty much, we know where they're going to be. Both teams will want to try and use this building here. Sorry, the Allies will, and they will try to maybe push up along the high rise of the snow, where you can kind of just crouch and run. You might get caught, you might not, but it's a good push for them to get into if no one is pressuring them. So they might be pushing from there. I'm assuming they will. I do think both tanks will hit the railway line, that's for certain, and both teams will go wide. It depends on how wide the tanks will go for this. We should be seeing a lot of tank playing tonight. This is probably the most favourable point in both sides, but obviously it depends on the previous points on how we're expecting them to go here. Just pretty double checking. We're at 95 players, which is good. Just waiting for a few. So it's all about the next point. This map absolutely favors the Axis, in my perspective. You know, all right, yeah, the middle points aren't really fantastic for both teams. Maybe West Bend is more Allies, but the in majority is not the best for both teams. However, having Allies have Highway, Bizery and Eastern, then Forest, Jacks and Roads Baston, they're open, especially Roads Baston, they're open. And if they're not, they're surrounded by trees where airheads can go in and you're quite undetected and it's very difficult to defend from. On the flip side, you've got on the Axis Cobra Factory, Foy, Flat Battery. Flat Battery is pretty good defending because you've got a bit of trees there, but you've got a big massive open field right in front of you. Foy, you've got towns, so you can kind of set different areas up and the garrisons can be scattered. Cobra Factory, pretty much the same. You've got the town of Foy right in front of you. So I think the map is more Axis, but it's how well. I think if we're seeing, and I think that this would probably be the best scenario, is where we see West Bend and then Hill. Maybe Cobra Factory, West Bend and Hill, N30 Highway. I think that would be a fantastic point to have, and it would be even better as a viewer if the WD44 and the flanks kept West Bend, because we will constantly be seeing an absolute meat grind around here. But we will see. For now, we are going to be jumping into the game now before everything gets kicking off. I will see you very, very shortly. Let's go. Okay, 98 players. 98 players now, so we're pretty almost ready to go here. They're not kicking off, so we'll just jump into one, just have a little play around while the teams get settling in. Okay. And now let's have a look. So we've got Southern Edge at the moment, and we've got Eastern. So I don't know the ratio of the teams. Of you know how often the point will be a point again, even if you've changed the map. So I think maybe we might actually see the left point or West Bend or even dugout. Certainly going to be absolutely interesting. But absolutely, who absolutely knows? Let's have a quick look. We're at 99 players, so any second now, guys. Just double checking to make sure that everything is all good from the admin guys. I'm all good. They looking all good. We are literally just waiting for the changeover now. But also, do not forget, and we always have someone joining us after the game. Tonight we do have Judge, and we do have the man himself, Dark Leonis, joining us after the stream. So do not go anywhere after. Map is changing. We are about to put the jacket on, and let's head over. I am looking for a certain I'm pretty sure that was the player I should be joining. Let me have a quick double check. Yes, it is. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's working. It's good points for the allies, Let Looser and DonD. So we have got Road to Bastogne, Cobra Factory, Southern Edge, straight over to Bizery Roy Foot Road, and then over to Boys Jacks. It's good points. It's fair points. It does allow the Axis to get some kind of garrisons in around here and areas to defend, and another defensive point before they get into the Cobra Factory. On the flip side, having Bizery Foy Road pushing Southern Edge at such a close angle, it will be constant as well from both teams. So if the Axis cap this, it will be another bloodbath in and around this area here. If the Allies cap, we will see a lot of killing spree in and around the entrance to Foy. Just under 1 minute now. Go grab that drink. Go do what you got to do. Do not go anywhere. The barriers are coming down very, very shortly. Oh, oh, oh. Look at these players here. Blood of Colour. Sabedo. 4K. Beknavatra. So we've got one. Oh, we can't really tell with the allies how many tanking crew that they've got, but we're looking at currently just maybe 3 tanks from the Axis team. So, game is down. Let it commence. I think it might be best for this angle here. Who have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rockets? 480, it looked like 480 guys. Yes, 2 on 2 trucks here. As they push. I'm hearing explosions, but can't quite see it yet. In they come. Oh, as he's landing. Full truck right ahead though. Aris is the first one out. DonD and Let Loose are straight away starting the cap here. They have got a great amount of infantry on here. WD44 and flanks need to keep an eye on where the troops are heading out. They look like they're more of a looking to flank and pin them in than opposed to actually going for the point here. Pretty smart, surrounding the point and then tunneling them with RZ hit. Joyboy going around. Grishi is there as well. Truck, I think that was going down there. 80 cannon being built near Skull Hunt. Red Bro catches one. Red Bro goes down. Wow, we're seeing big flank. Fantastic hit. Tank down. No, sorry, truck down, truck down. The tank's moved. Skull Hunt is still in the 80 cannon there. Cap is almost finally complete. Over here at Southern Edge. Just a little bit longer. Charges marked. Sorry, that was later that. There's marked the tank. No, 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 not already. Cobra Factory getting camped here. From what? From what? That truck there? They're getting camped. They're getting camped because of this tank here and the recon tank. Judge needs to be careful. Deep breaths. Deep, deep breaths. We'll keep an eye on that, but they are defending it for now. AT cannon goes down from Skull. We're seeing a tank in the distance, being able to push onto the point and shoot. Not actually seeing the let loose a garrison yet. Let's have a little look to see what has happened with that supply truck in the far corner. It does go down, and it looks like Addy Payne is about to take out the enemy commander. Oh no. Oh no. He mounts and he executes. Cuff. Look at that. Absolutely surrounded here. Senator doesn't see. But this is what we're saying. It's very important that the team kind of look after this area here. They want it under their occupation. They want to be in charge of that, because that does give a great push onto it, whether it's defending or attacking. But look at this. Lidge for DonD against GLA. Lidge comes out on top. Big push from the defenders. What is he up to? He goes down. From what? I don't know. Wolfie, War Daddy. Pushing in. Lidge is in front though. Smoke coming out. It is looking promising. A great grenade from War Daddy. Just misses. Wolfie through one. Bit too far though. Wolfie is down. Rebro is down. Kenty Bro pushes. Might get caught. He does. Alpha squash. Looking. Does not see yet. Searches for Kraus. Kraus is about to pop up. Kraus. Kraus gets the kill. What have we got coming in over here? Fast supplies for DonD and Let Looser. Out in the open as well. It's going to land. Oh, more of the buildings over there. So Beard is here. Is he able to do anything? No. Calzus, I think, has seen him. Calzus is marking and chasing. He just didn't mount in time. So Beard is counting his seconds before he goes down. It's coming. The time of his death. Will it be the tank or will it be the MG? So Beard. Calzus looks like he's trying to pistol him. But he's mounted. And he catches. Azimuth flying through the open field there. Made a pixel might catch him as he lays down on the right. Breeze and Stepper just hiding in the trenches for now. Crows against Vermis. Vermis is out of the game, disconnected, discontinued. So is Alpha. Kraus carries on, supported by absolutely perfect artillery hits. Snowbeard must have lost his actual OP or didn't manage to build one in. He was too far out or something, because he is all the way back here. That is fantastic to see. And look at this. Is there going to be a supportive? It is absolutely. Kent chases. Kraus finally goes down, but the RT is absolutely hitting something. Let's have a look to see what it is. Looks like it must be just an OP then. Don't see no garrison. Recon coming up for the Axis, and they're going to see an awful lot over here at Southern Edge. I'll probably be expecting a bombing run at this angle here to try and cover the trenches, but we'll see if he puts one down. The Axis are getting closer and closer towards the point. They lost their foothold surrounding it, but they're gaining it back ever so slightly. Vermis, Aris. Survives. Great player. Najboli is on the right. This is interesting because we're seeing a bit of a cap here. We managed to get up to about 15%, but it's this garrison. Two RT hits, absolutely fantastic. Is there going to be more? This is perfect. This is the time where we need WD44 and the FLX to push into the point. The RT is sorting out the garrison. It's doing their best. We need the infantry to do their best. It's coming. Will it come though? And how long do we have to wait for a captain? Captain Snoopy is being very sneaky, but died. Absolutely died. War Daddy, taking one, taking two. Big support from Clancy in the distance there. War Daddy gets up. Vaha is here. Dangerous. Absolute dangerous. Dragoner. Here we go. Vaha takes one. Dragoner tries to catch. Got supported by War Daddy. Great teamwork. In comes the supply truck. But absolutely goes down. Look at this wide flank. Trying desperately to come from behind and capture this. We said earlier that we'll probably get a garrison in around this area here. Can't see one yet, but it'll probably be here, surely. There it is. So we know that there was going to have one garrison here, which is looking like what the squad of WD44 are doing right now. Long key. Looks to jump. Cool eyes of the MG here, but he redeployed. He redeployed. Let's keep an eye on this. One down. Cause is here. He goes down. This is promising. Regrow. And Gussar are behind. They've been wanting this angle for a long time now. And it's looking promising. Artie's hitting accurately. Can Rebro find either a garrison or an OP to take down? It's certainly needed right now. Missed the first shot, but does not miss the second. Struggling to actually see where they're actually spawning from. Rebo is absolutely fuming. They were asking for smoke. They get smoke, but he pushed too early. Postal service goes down. Wolfie's here. Another recon plane coming over. Now we should start to see some sort of bombing runs from the team here. Bar Tiger should go down to war. B. Lidge on the right. Keeping an eye on Wolfie. Wolfie's absolutely outnumbered, but doing a fantastic job. Just popping players out. Support comes in. And the defensive unit's just doing a great job here. Tank is here, but will he see the garrison? Who have we got in this tank? Mustang, Doom, and Ivan. Wolfie is getting close. If there's a big spawn on this garrison, the tank surely will see it. But not if they continue to smoke. We're seeing a flicker. Oh, we saw a little bit of a cap going on. But it's all about here right now. The tank, look at that. No AT guys. No satchels, no nothing posted. Wolfie takes one. Sees the garrison. He's marking it. He should mark it. He's marked it. For sure he has marked it. Tank will take a shot short any second now. Now the RT has readjusted. Back to the garrison. Just missed postal service, but Joy Boy looks to want to take a shot on the tank. Got a good angle. Now is the time to take out. Joy Boy goes down to the long shot of the tank. The chance was there. The absolute chance was there to take it out. Garrison's still alive. But look at this. They are coming. Fancy's changing from the MG to assault. Greaves going wide. Zabor might go down to the RT. OP up. Greaves small see it. He'll get in cover before he throws a grenade. There it is. There's the grenade. Second grenade going out before he goes down. Is he able to take out the OP though? He threw two. He does. Good shot. He went down, but he got the OP. That's all that matters. FLX and WD44 are losing the opportunity to get onto the point here. No. Booney. How far are you gonna go? Good killing. Good play here. Grease is going to try and take him out. Does absolutely nothing to Nunny. Nunny, fantastic work. Keep hold of that flank while the rest of the team try and get in, but they lost that OP. They lost that OP, so Lons throws the flare up in the air before he goes down. Skull is going through the trench with absolute care, but Nunny is pushing again. Let's have a look at this. Nunny, fantastic play. Absolutely really well played. We're seeing a recon plane coming up again. DonD and Let Loose have got fantastic defensive play areas in and around this point, but they're allowing the enemy team to get into the point. Gussa is there. Cup is also here. They cannot let go of this push. Don't let them get back into it. Keep it up. It has to continue. We're seeing some long shots here, but how have you not seen the garrison because of that building that's in the way? They need this garrison down. Tank goes down. No, it survives actually. .76 just keeping a back foot, playing at the back of the grounds, back of the point, just to try and get any flanking tanks or flanking infantry like that. This is certainly interesting. Rebo still needs to get this garrison down. How has no one got it yet? DLA Postal Service loads up. We're gonna go for the second shot. Needs to be accurate. Aims. Gets ready. One last opportunity for Let Loose and DonD to actually use that the garrison and get back into this. And there he. What a shot from Arnati. 8, 9, 10. I don't know. The whole team. Fantastic play, and that will be the shot of the cap here. Fantastic. Still, the garrison is up though. They have probably got one last chance. It's going to be very tight. Wolfie is pushing. Buff is pushing, but look at this. Goes down. Wolfie down. Is there going to be any hope? They took the counter garrison, but fantastic play. Absolutely fantastic play. RT is having a great game so far. Without that RT, it would have been extremely difficult for the Axis to cap this point, but it's not over yet. they still need a garrison to get up and settle in. Reinforcements up. Vaha in the side. Snoopy wants to go. Snoopy against Vaha. Vaha does go to Valhalla. But now we're going to see an absolute meat point. Once the Axis get fully into Southern Edge, the next point is over here at Reservoir Road, and it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be to and from, and with cats so close together, it is absolutely unpredictable on how the outcome will come. Judge looking to flank there. We can see him in the distance. Should make it, and that is going to be very good. But commander against commander, Dark Leonas is going in that direction, but I doubt we'll see Judge. Party hit on the tank. Not seeing. Oh, we are seeing a tank over there. We'll probably see some sort of tank player in a second here. In fact, I think they're about to take it out. Let's head over here quickly. Oh, 2 players and an engineer trying desperately to take that, make that tank survive. But the wrath of WD44 on the flanks overwhelms Let Loose and DonD. Big spawn. Wow. Push that RT out, maybe 1 or maybe 2, and you'll be getting hits for days. Oh, the tank. Even Wolfie there. Now we should, unless, well, the Dark Leonas actually must have seen Judge, and I think is actually on the garrison here. Sees, actually doesn't see the garrison, so we can see the supplies, but we'll see. He does. This is make or break if he sees it or not, and he's actually getting supplies himself. Interesting. He'll push away from that garrison. Strong RT here again. No flanking from the allies. In fact, very, very wide, and it's quite dangerous that they're flanking from there. But it's working. Can Scars see it? Scars pushes away. Maestro, sorry. He's searching, but I think he's actually spotted. More flank guys. Scars is now looking.
Hey guys,
they will be looking for them now. Garrus is still red. Dark Leonis. Looks like he might be actually getting closer to that garrison here. Searching and searching. And I think he sees. Good defensive from the DonD commander. The 80 cannon down. Little Dank is still alive though. Wolfie, we've seen it before. He can take out this many players. But has he got it in him? Now, we'll see. Does not. Clancy back in the MG. Mowing the players down. Airhead coming up. And the 80 cannon is ready to fire on this tank here. We can see it at the bottom. Will the tank see it in time? Might get one hit, but that's it. Let's have a look. Doesn't hit them yet. Waiting for a set angle. And I think now they absolutely saved here. This is good from Laderlap and his team. Inside the first set of buildings, in comes a supply truck for a garrison. It's gonna be built and it's gonna be able to reinforce the guys there. Rebro. Goes down. Active Pain wants the DonD player, but so does someone else. Greaves goes down in the trench. Lidge is there behind. This is dangerous. You can't see. Artie down for the DonD and let loose of right on the Axis garrison. Here it comes. Look at this. And we did have a garrison here earlier, but not anymore. Airhead coming up. We'll keep an eye on that very shortly. Cannon goes down. Bar Tiger survives for a second. But let's have a look at this airhead. Kent Brown. Smoke coming up where the RT should land. Airhead, sorry. Right on the border, but we have a little closer look. Around here we should have a garrison. Here it is, a defensive garrison, so if clause does go down it will be found. Have you done it already? Okay, down it goes. Teams are getting very quick to take out airheads. Beard has got smoke landing on him as he still continues to push. Axis surrounding the point once again. Fancy's got a few players to his southeast. Husa wants to push from the west side. Sniper to Zonka is going to be picking the players off when it gets in position. Gonna find a spot here, and I believe that the first shot would have been in the buildings, but it looks like Senator did get the kill ahead of time. Both RTs landing together, trying to take each other out. But a tank holding that angle is going to be very difficult for the Axis to push. They're also surrounded. Aris, Senator, and Reswaffle. And there you go. Straight all the way down. Missed the tank. Got a decent angle on the WD44, guys. So does the tank by the looks of it. That was, I was going to say, not him. Tank on the far right, we just heard. Probably start to see some RT landing here very shortly. Zabor is trying desperately to stay alive. Big Mac is on his left. Truck. But let's have a look to see if Big Mac gets caught. Catches. Lidge crawling to try and get closer to something. Smoke coming in, but Lidge now is looking towards the ball. Lidge is waiting. And Lidge will happily wait until the death is happening. One down. Lidge. Zabor gets them both. Then gets supported. Valkyrie, sorry, behind. Garrison are secured and alive. This is dangerous. Will we see a big spawn from the Axis? What are we seeing over the defensive sides here? Blubber, Evo, Alpha against the Phalanx. I'm also so sorry, I forgot the badges. Bad boy connection, bad boy. But it's up. Toxic. If you are in, I do. Stefan his mark. Laid a lap. But he doesn't get but pushes. Oh, Stefan is not gonna survive for long. Keep an eye on him. In fact, Stefan, it looks like he's about to peep here. Laid a lap. Stefan, nice. But this is even more interesting. Look at this. The players have spawned behind the allies here. We've seen a garrison. Now we know where it is. But a bigger question is, has Postal Service seen it? Let's keep an eye. Postal. Stood up. And lays back down because he is dead. By all means dead. Clancy. What a moment. Clancy going down. But the tank takes out his own commander. But obviously does see where the garrison is and does take it out. If that was a fluke shot, that would have been dangerous. Rebo, come on, are you going to do it? Are you going to be the man of the hour to take down the garrison? Kraus is peeping. Looking for the MG. Nice. Kraus, goodbye. Thank you very much for joining us today. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Come on, he hasn't. That means... No. Was that the garrison? That surely was it. No. Oh. Probably just searching for that tank there, but could have actually just taken down the garrison. Big Mac behind one of the huts there. Might see a bit of a glimpse here. There it is. Just left of Paradox. Both got a hit. Goal hunt. Oh, they've missed. They stuck. Who is going to take down who? FLX tank. And the WD44 goes down. Breeze is also here. What can Pakov do here? Will they be able to take out this tank? I think it is easily to say that the artillery will be the top killers of tonight's game. They are doing epic. Very well in tonight. Another tank coming out or let loose. Another 76 for the DonD duo. We can see the tank out in the distance there, slowly pushing. Will we see it? The tank looks like it's waiting already. Knows its location. But I think the building is in the way of each other. Tank's pushing. Do they know where this tank is? Are they waiting for it to come out? It's 76 stopped. It should fire. One hit down. Not looking good for the WD tankers. Absolutely not good. Next hit will go in. And then one from behind. Dragon there. That will be it. That is their last opportunity for the tank. There it goes. DonD, absolutely great play with the tanking. This is also a dangerous moment because earlier we just saw a 76 coming up on the left. Now the tanks have another 76 was obviously just in the point. Both tanks from the Axis have gone down. Big Mac surely should be going down here. Zabro peeps but does not see yet. OP up. Scar's got a big job on his hands here. Numerous players, easily about 10, pushing, supported by the MG. Maligma, no, will certainly need to mount up very shortly. And there it is. Mounts, but doesn't get anyone just yet. Maestro pushing up to the dead tank for cover. If Maligma mounts, if go, 1 down, 2 down. He is damaged. He does need to bandage. There it is. 2 players down. Evo and Flubber are the only ones alive. 2v2 here. Barris, come to support. Magma Nuts. Maligma Nuts, sorry. Maestro should surely get Aris. Both players down to the wrath of Let Looser. Scars is here. Spiros, Vaha, Nada, Azimuth, all working towards Proke and Sabid. Nada takes 1. Nada dodges, but cannot dodge anymore. Satchel down, takes 1 of the allies. Now one of the Axis comes in. But Paradox, Ladder Lab and Massive. Paradox is the only one alive now. Is he going to be able to build this? If he does, it's going to be very good timing. Iraq. Eddie Payne. Good little defensive areas that they got. Zabor is on the side there. Can he get Big Mac as well? Needs to. Missed. Missed. Catches. Supplies coming out for both teams. Roughly the same areas as well. Ducker there. And Vecnavatra looking to both get a garrison within about 100 meters of each other. If that. If that. Dragonaut, I think missed the opportunity to take that. I don't know if he's actually watching though. He is. He's marked it. So we'll see what happens to this supply truck in the future. Big Mac still got his OP behind that little hut. We can see, but look at this, Greaves with a fantastic push. Let's keep an eye, close eye on him. Greaves takes Paradox. Lader Lap is next. Missed. But look at this, suppressed by the MG. Lader Lap looking around. Can't find where those bullets were coming from. Engages with Big Mac again. Greaves wants to go the other side. Here we go. Zabor. Greaves sees Zabor now. Greaves taking out 3 on a roll. Lader Lap past the bush and gets the kill. What an absolute wide garrison up. Ducker. If they stay in and around that area, it should continue to be alive for the garrison. It's going to take someone really oddly weird to go out that far and block it. I think Krause might see this from inside the building. We'll see. Goes up top. Krause aims, hits, catches. Duck was also here as well. Krause gets him, but we see the garrison OP. Not much garrisons going on for WD44 and the FLX here. Only one on really on Eastern, and then 2 kind of out behind it. Gonna need to get the one at items up here. To get that garrison up, they need that, but they're 10 supplies short. Someone needs to come as a support. Who is gonna get this one? Is it War Daddy? He does. Wolfie behind. Whoa. To the side. Should probably put his OP up. Looking to try and catch Harris. Does he have the angle? Now he puts the OP up. Blank's getting kind of caught out here. Kausus is the only one. Not anymore. Made a Pixel takes that. Dragono is also here. OP. In the distance. Missed. And the OP does go down. Sir Beard. Just over 30 minutes remaining of the game. Both teams looking very strong in here. Took a while for the WD44 and the flanks to kind of get back into southern edge. DonD and Let Loose are absolutely making it very difficult for them. One great push made them cap, especially with the support from the RT. How are they going to be able to do for the remaining 30 minutes now? Lots can happen. The game is literally a few hundred meters between them. Harris outside of the building now, but mounting the wrong way. Wolfie wants to push, and look at this. Wolfie might do it. Rebro! Do it! Do it! Do it! Come on! Get down! He's on it. He's going to take it. Garrison down instantly starts the cap. That was a super close one. Wolfie might move his OP now. Straight up. There it is. He's moved it. And now the cap should turn. Support's coming in on that eastern side, or on the southeast, to push in. Broholm is here, but look at this. Supplies coming down instantly for the allies. They're in danger. Greaves will do its best. Lidge can't. Is caught. What is about to happen here? Recon plane for the allies here to see where they're coming from. Lid back open on the field, but instantly goes down. Will Wolfie get this OP? No, this is dangerous. To leave the OP here. GLA, Postal Service. That's not their OP. It by far is the OP. Airhead coming up. Oh, it's only 2 players. Bro, you did not just take out your own player. Or was that Crows? I hope it was Crows that got the kill and not Broholm. Because there will be some instant. Crows, you made that look easy. I was about to scream. I was about to go yes, but you denied me that opportunity. Oh no! Look at this. Just as the airhead lands, but the direction of it is going this direction. Golden is on it. Gets it down and continues. But the cap continues. After an hour of the game, it is now 4-1 for WD44 and the FLX. The last point now is Boyce Jets. Now we did see supplies land in E10. Garrison's already up, and this is what I was saying, it's very difficult. No one would have seen that, and now everyone is going to attack from it. Zonka should get the OP, he does. Just about. What was that? Do not tell me that was an airhead. RT, how is it hitting that far? Absolutely pinpoint accurate. Take every single player out. We need to see that again. Who is actually on this? Proximo and Electro. No wonder why they've got a few players keeping that airhead alive. It's absolutely dangerous. Will Golden Eagle go down? Survives for now. Now, Misery Foibro starting to cap from the Allies. Which is weird, they're so far out, but yet there are so many Axis players in the point here. Now they're returning the favour, coming back into the full cap of the Axis. Evo is there. Even I can't even see the garrison. There it looks like it is. Yep, there it is. Garrison's red in E10. They can't use it for yet. Tank on Dark Lianus, trying to take out Atomic. Great shot from Aris. Capping once again at Bisweef Boy. Just survives, but got a certain few players in front of him. Stepping on the left, Vermis on the right. Vermis will probably go down to cup here. Does. Hold your breath. It's coming. The Let Loose are coming with the DonD supporting. They're biting their tongue. They're getting closer and closer. 4K is about to touch the broken buildings. Okay, gets up. Lobbed a grenade at GLA. Missed. Azimuth is down. And here it is. Can they continue? 25% has been capped for the Allies. Browse is back, defending. But might get caught by the party. How are we looking? No Garrison. Garrison is down at Visery. Can they get another one up? They have 25 supplies. They need more. Virus wants to do something. Vaha will probably look to get supplies unless they leave it in case they get up. But I think now's the time. Just get that garrison up. %25% is all that's left now for Let Looser to get into this point and make it back to 3-2, and then we are looking for a very, very interesting last 20 minutes. Defensive teams from the Axis looking to already get set up just in case they're going for that quick down top. But I'll probably start to build that garrison now. Just keep an eye. Engaged, but builds OP further. Let's have a look at Southern Edge here. Wide flank. But George, he's on his own, but goes down, takes 3 players with him. Very, very well defended from the Axis here. Very wide, full map control, knows exactly where the players are coming. It's going to be very, very tough for DonD Let Looser to come in, but let's see how they're coming. Wide flank coming up on the side, edge of the map. Dark Leonis wants to get back into the point. Vaha still alive with his OP. Lidge, Snoopy, Mr. Tank, Sabir. Again, wide flanks. So not much of a frontal push yet. Still trying to get a grip with Visery Road. But the attacking team's already on that wide, looking towards the Southern Edge very shortly. Just about see an 80 cannon out in the corner, trying desperately to catch. It's the kill. Fantastic. That was actually the tank, but we also can see like a 80 rocket there. Paradox back in. I hope you have a satchel. No satchel. No satchel on tank. Paradox might not have that loadout. We will certainly find out very, very shortly. DLA Postal will certainly get a satchel on. Here we go. Just missed out. Wolfinator survives the tank, but look at this. They are chasing. Get at the front, that's what you need to do. Oh, and they're pushing too fast. He's about to blow up. Desperate to take this tank, but forces it out of the point. And the Axis should be able to grab this. If it stops, it's dead. Skim. The garrison here is blocked somehow. Oh, selfie and a resident star. Addy pain. Wanting to create some pain here. Darker. Golden Eagle. Aris will probably go down. Addy pain needs to quickly reload. Darker. Goodbye. Aris is down. Paradox will get one, surely. Great RT once again in this game. Loki about to go down by Snoopy. He does. Took one with him. Cup survives a little longer and should actually allow that garrison to One, I think they need to take out this MG first before it can. DonD let loose. I'm just struggling to get fully back in to this battle here. I know that they've got this cap here at Visory Road, but it's still under contestment for now. Aris gets one. Rebro, sorry. Goes down two. What are we looking from the sides? The phalanx and the defensive units looking pretty relaxed at the moment, just waiting for something to happen. 15 minutes and just under for them to push into. So Beard will look to try and get a garrison behind, but if he does it anywhere close to here, we have a garrison somewhere over here. We'll see. Look at that. Will he see it? He doesn't. He doesn't see it. And with that flash of the red here, you can see that Spiros and a WD are already on their way here. Koth supports. Wow. Oh, Tiger. Paris. Got Tiger down. 2v2 here. Big spawn from the Huz. OP. So, as another one, Evo's in. Yeah, like postal service crawling underneath the bridge here. Put down an AP mine before he gets damaged. Nunny also here. No player. How are they not capping yet? Because of that. That is why I'm rolling in to the point here, but this is going to be very interesting. 2 tanks over there. One on the left side of the building, one on the right. It's going to be very dangerous for this. Let's keep an eye on this. No one's seeing it yet, but they're edging, and it's only a 75. It's not going to be able to do much. Might be able to just take one, but it's going to be very difficult. Should come out. You should be able to see this tank now. It's got its arse to you because of the smoke. It is surviving for a bit, but now the tank is waiting on the left side of that building. Just see a glimpse, but it's not facing. Royal getting out to have a look. Marked it. Almost took his own player out. Starts the reverse. Maybe they actually haven't seen a tank yet. We've seen it now. We've seen it now. Will we see some tank play? Later lap, trying desperately to mark this tank. Not fully marking it though. Two tanks. Oh. Weird shot there. Absolutely missed. Later lap, still not marking this tank here. Zabor discontinues of the game here. He gets evaporated from the tank. Ow. And look at this, 3 tanks coming up now. Surely later lap will mark this. He jumped into his death. Absolutely jumped into the death. What a daddy is here. Still no marks for this tank though. But we're seeing some movement on the right side, on the left side, sorry. Yeah, no one seems to want to move here. No one wants to be the first. Now it's interesting. You took too long to take out this tank. Now there's 2v2. Minutes remaining. RT's hitting towards the tank mark. And look at this raw push. Yeah, they're still defending because of the amount of numbers here, but we're actually yet to see a bombing run. I think we've only kind of seen one in this game, maybe 2 max. Not seeing much. We must have loads of supplies, maybe not. Tank finally going down to the 8280 WD44 and the FLX. 1 tank remaining. Commander dies, but then gets chucked around like a ragdoll with that 80 rocket. Will we see the second tank go down now? Good hit from War Daddy. Needs some bandage on that tank. Coming up to about 25% now has been capped. For the Axis, are they going to be able to do the rest? 1 tank wants to push. We've got another tank out in the distance, and you know, that's a friend. Thought that was an ultimate wide tank. And it might not see the tanks here. Stefan stays behind to repair. Aristox, and who was that? I think that was Massive or Anti Pain. Goes down. 5 minutes and about 30-40 seconds now remaining before they can start even getting close to Southern Edge, and they are getting there. They are. Look at this. But it is late. Too much infantry on this. It's looking very comfortable here on Bisroof Boy. Tank finally going down? It did go down. Nope, it's still here. Tank's still alive. Loads of marks on this. Now it's been fully marked. Hit instantly. We see tanks on barricades. We see tanks in walls. Now we're seeing tanks doing gymnastics. Come on, Hell Let Loose devs. Come on. This isn't Spider-Man. This is Hell Let Loose. How the fuck can you do that with a tank? Zabor is here. Can Zabor do it? I think he's got an infantry pushing. Snoopy gets the kill just a little bit late on the tank. Airhead coming up to finalise and finish this cap here at Vizier Boy. There, massive. Supplies coming down as well to support Southern Edge. It's all eyes on here. Tanks starting to split here. One going up the road, one going wide. DonD let loose, doing very well to defend this. But Tiger wants to go towards that airhead, but lay the lap. Lay it. The kills on the guys there. Intense few moments here. Zabor about to run to his death. Three, two, one. Ooh, survived. I was expecting it. About 2.5 minutes here. Clancy coming with the MG. Dangerous if he gets inside the building. Zabor's behind. Marking the tank now. We'll see it out in the open. Where's ours? Right underneath me. Got a tight angle here. Look at this. Nope, that's the demo. Oh, it was. Bushes. Should have stayed. That tank there should have stayed there. Who was that? Rufinator. Risky. Had the angle there. But the tank's pushing, not anymore. Fantastic hit. 50%. Will it be? Will it be? Do we have enough for a bombing run? Nothing. It's all down to the infantry. Party taking charge of the map there. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Dragunov. Ivan goes down. But what are we going to see here? Look at this. He's got the angle. He doesn't see. What? The gymnastic tank just not being able to. What is going on with that tank there? Gets the hit. Will the tank go down? If the tank does, it will be a cap. It's looking very strong. Second tank coming in now. There goes the DonD LL. And we are looking great for that 4-1. Snoopy is here though. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4-1 to WD44 and the FLX. They will not be able to capture the next point. It will be a 4-1 victory. It has been very, very intense, very interesting, and very aggressive from both teams. Great to see two teams so close together. And a map like 4 to actually go the whole length with such open points here, you know, having Cobra Factory, Southern Edge and Bittery, for them to be so open and for it to last an hour and a half, that's very good. That just goes to show how intense that this game was. Is that a truck on the road? I think a tank. We can just about see. Are we gonna? One hit. Oh, he comes out. I think he might actually catch it. Does not. "50 seconds remaining." Interesting. Very, very interesting. Absolutely end-to-end stuff there, guys. Very interesting. As always, accommodation to the side that I'm on as commander. Let's have a little look at the points here. You'll be able to pause that when you get to it. I actually want to have a little quick look at missed it. Wanted to have a little look at how much points our artillery got on that one, but they made a huge impact in the game. Managed to take out that first kind of garrison spawn wave, allowing the team to push into that. Now, stay absolutely right there. Do not go anywhere. We have got both commanders joining us very, very shortly. You do not want to miss it. Stay there. Taking this moment here very, very slowly, making sure I log off the server, then load up Discord, taking one step at a time, because I believe last time we had too much going on at one time and the stream went 30 minutes, so I had to just make sure that everything was done smoothly. But stay right there, because we have got both commanders in, and I think they are already here. Hello. How are you?
Non-connection.
What a great game. Absolute great game.
Yeah.
Well
it was
played
a great
both.
game. Really good game. Really good game.
I just want to maybe start off with DonD and Let Looser winning that cap at the beginning. That was a great start from you guys. It looked like WD44 and FLX wanted to more go for that flanking side. Tried to pin you in. but you just kind of read the map and defended very well, and for a very long time as well. You looked very comfortable in that.
Yeah. Well, we stopped enemy bullets with our chest instead of our guns, so that helped probably for VDW and Phalanx to win that mid cap later on. I really loved the gameplay from our side, at least at the start. We sadly did not secure the southern point of the flank, which made problems later on. But I think Phalanx, I give credit to them. They did a great job flopping and providing a huge amount of manpower in certain positions.
Absolutely.
So kudos for that. In general, I think it was a very balanced actually match, and I really liked it.
I think that the points as well was, I don't think both sides could I don't think you could complain with the points. I think it was very fair as well. I mean, I'm not a commander, but I would have said from my perspective.
No, I think points are a bit unfair. It should have been like 3-2, DonD wins, but
Well, I just think that the map really does favour the Axis because of where the points are. They got Foy as well. So, go on.
I will agree with you on that. This map is Axis in favor. They have a high ground, they have points closer, they have better approaches.
Yeah.
But, it happens what happens. Next time we probably will play on Axis side.
Yeah. Wow. Just did something there and I absolutely lost it. Judge, how was that for you?
Oh yeah, I mean it was like a really hard game because it was, I would say, balanced all around. Like the beginning we kind of, how can I say, expected. Like I knew that they were probably going to cap because they have the most efficient route to that place and that objective. So I was already expecting them to like cap that objective. The whole point, like we were doing, was getting the flanks so we can pinch them in.
Yep.
And once we actually got them, we just started capping the point. But it was a grind at the end of the game. Like especially once we did cap it, it kind of took us a long time to set up for the Bizzery. But yet again, the flanks played a crucial role, even in defending and the attacking, from my point of view at least.
Absolutely, I think the same as well. When Let Loose and DonD managed to cap it back, I think they struggled to get a garrison up straight away, which allowed the kind of contestment to happen over a few minutes. But
yeah,
once everything kind of settled in and you managed to get a garrison, or vice versa, each team, I think that's when it...
Well, if I can interrupt, there was a problem. As you know, the Let Losers were not... our union is basically German clan and English-speaking clan, so half of our team does not speak English. So we went in and they just decided to spawn on the far garrison behind the southern edge.
Yeah.
So that was a crucial mistake, in my opinion, on this point, actually, instead of securing the Bizzery Foy to the end.
To be honest with you, the Bizzery was easier to cap than Southern just because of the location and how it was.
Yeah.
But we had like insane amount of trouble just because of their RT. I mean, our RT did like a really good job, but every single time we wanted to cap something, like their RT started to constantly bombard us, especially inside Bizzery. We had a lot of problems with that. So yeah, took us a while.
Both artillery was very
nice job, actually.
Very
nice
strong.
job.
Yeah, you too.
I think one major like moment that managed to allow WD44 on the flanks to capture that middle point was the garrison. You had a big spawn when you managed to when you were halfway capping. Let Looser and DonD had maybe about 10, maybe 12 players spawn on the garrison behind the hut, and instantly, as soon as they spawned in, boom, artillery, smack, all of them gone. and that really allowed to push. So it was a great hit, you know. But it was weird because there was a few players that have, like, from my eyes, should have seen the garrison. There was a few rockets that hit the actual hut prior to that, so the garrison could have gone down earlier, which could have got you that cap earlier. But Let Loose were very coming, and that arty hit was the moment you capped. We saw fantastic tankers as well, some great plays, and I see a lot of you. I can understand this in where a lot of the tanks were kind of working together in pairs. You know, they would be very tight together, but also then suddenly, right, well, I'll stay here and then you go wide, and then that's how most of the tanks went down. But it was great to see some good tanking play, and some aggressive one as well. Some of them actually really going into the point. And
yeah, that was my actually decision to the light tank, right?
Yes.
Or oh yeah. That was completely my decision. I just gave them the, how can I say, free reign. If they can do it, then do it. That's what I told them. So yeah, I guess it worked at the end of the day. So
it did, and I don't think the enemy team had an AT guy around them, which allowed you to stay in a point a little bit longer. I think if there was obviously one, it would have been a bad mistake, but it paid off. Are you both, obviously, it's probably a weird question, but obviously, are you happy, not with the result from both teams, but with how you played and how the map control and how you felt like the team performance? You're probably not going to agree with the Let Loose jumping on the other side of the garrison. I can understand that, but just in general, how do you think the game performed in your eyes? Because it was tight.
You wanna go first?
Yeah, sure. Oh, alright, okay. Well, I think the game was long, it was tiring, and the teams gave their best from both sides. Doesn't matter who won. There were some problems, but there's always some problems. You cannot avoid that.
Yeah.
I'm fairly happy actually with my team play. Of course, I will be watching the video one more time to see it, what happened actually. From your point of view, known connection.
I think it was great. I think both teams done very well. Map control from both teams was good. Obviously, while you had the middle point at the beginning, your map control was very strong. Obviously, once you lost the point, it was very hard for you to try and get in. And I think at one point you were so wide of the map, you were kind of roughly touching the side of the map just to try and get in. And having a point so close together allowed kind of the opposition to go through. But with that, when WD44 and FLX did cap, they were spread very, very wide. And I think at that time when you did cap back your second point, and I think it was around the 20th minute mark where you were, things were about to get interesting. Are you going to go into the third point? That's when the Axis kind of pulled their team back. It looked like from the map, pulled their team back and then started spreading wide, getting ready for your flank or whatever was about to come. I might be wrong on that, but that's how it looked from above. Judge, what about you?
Well, I'm extremely actually satisfied with the performance we did. We were actually, I mostly prepared for like the sides if we got at the beginning, so the left and the right side as the beginning objective, because I knew that we would probably cap them almost 100% every single time, and we would get them just because of the advantage of being closer to it, and getting the middle point, which is mostly allied favored, I would say, just because of the efficiency of getting there and everything. It like posed a challenge, especially just because of the coordination and everything we needed to do. But just because of that and the way we played, I'm extremely satisfied, because I didn't think we're actually gonna play this well in this type of a situation where we have like a middle point as a first point.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, Just amazing performance for like both of the teams, the WD44, FLX, and not to mention the DonDs. So and the like just overall, yeah, the overall like a really, really, really good game.
It was
like,
a
I
very
just
balanced.
cannot say even anything against it. it was balanced. Yeah, it was.
I like these kind of games a bit more than those 30 minutes matches where people win in 5-0. It's just not interesting.
Yeah. Same here.
On that, I just want to shout out maybe one or two players here for the WD44 and the FLX side. WD Nunny, I think. Is it Nunny?
Okay, yeah. He will know probably when you mention it.
Okay. Nunny and Clancy, I think that from your side done very, very well. Nunny just always in there, being aggressive, getting into the point, maybe even being on his own, taking out a few players. Clancy, I want to see what he wasn't tonight. Probably the only role he was not was probably medic. He was changing constantly. It was great to see, being aggressive. And obviously for the DonD, Greaves or Greaves. Strong player. He done very well. I think he made you guys proud. He was very defensive, very attacking, getting in the positions where he actually needed to be, taking out OPs on his own very, very well. Like watching a map and game aware, very, very well played from all three of those, and obviously the rest of the team, but just a few to point out as MVP in my eyes. If you don't have anything else, I will let you go and have a little debrief. But before you go, obviously ECL has just started. That was your first game. Absolutely, congratulations to the Axis, WD44 and FLX. Congratulations to DonD and the loser. But most importantly,
thank you.
Best of luck in the ECL and the upcoming games. It's going to be a tough few months. So I hope to see you around and wish you the very, very best, and you manage to iron out any issues and thrive.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and I guess I'll see you later.
Thank you for streaming.
No worries.
See ya.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. There you have it. You've heard from both commanders. It was a great victory for WD44 and the Phalanx. 4-1 over on Foy. I don't know why the Discord names didn't come up. I'll look into that. But for me to you right now, it will be good night. Thank you very much for watching. There will be highlights, clips, and I will be posting it on YouTube. Maybe around Tuesday, I'll have the clips all ready for you. But full game is obviously straight after this game is finished. Please stick around because I'll try to raid someone just as we start to finish this stream. And I hope you'll join me on that raid. From me to you, thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for getting involved. Good night. And take care. And maybe I don't want your love.